Hello everyone, my name is Skipper and my mission is to play and rate every single survival horror game. Today we start by playing 5 games that combined have less than 500 reviews on Steam, so they are ultra hidden. After each game played, I will add them on this tier list. Let's see if we will have some S tiers in this video. The first game is called Caput Mortum and has only around 250 reviews. The game opens by telling me that I'm a humble traveler. On a day like any other, I'm wandering through a land filled with rotten crops, completely lifeless, and I can already feel that something is wrong. There's a dark presence here, slowly pulling me towards a tower built on the tallest cliffs, right in the middle of these decaying fields. And like any reasonable person in a survival horror game, I walk straight inside. Shortly after, the game informs me that the god himself has blessed me with a great power, the ability to move my right hand at my own pleasure. Naturally, the first thing I do with this divine power is to scratch a dog behind the ear. I grab a flower and I place it into this strange device, and that's what powers the elevator. Sure, why not? Now I'm locked in a room. To escape, I collect 2 round pieces and place them in the correct spot. Classic survival horror logic. On my way out, I am greeted by the remains of 3 dead bodies. What a warm welcome. What a far journey this is turning out to be. And then the dark presence start calling me again. Another room, another puzzle. This time I need to find inscribed steel plates with the name of a naked man. Thankfully he's covering his treasure. Much appreciated, old man. And finally a weapon. In my humble opinion, a true survival horror game needs to have a weapon. Our first enemy appears, a small, shy-hulud looking creature. I kill it with ease. We cut through some webs and enter yet another room. Filthy jars filled with human organs. Casual. I find a key and unlock the laboratory. Inside, there is a strange device that starts shooting arrows at me, because of course it does. I grab another key, open a chest and receive a bracelet with an ominous eye staring straight into my soul. Thankfully, that bracelet saves me from burning my hand later, so I guess it was a good thing that I kept it. I place my hand inside, retrieve another plate and pretend this is totally normal. Another demon shows up, I fight it and obviously I win. I solve another puzzle, burn this poor bastard alive and open the hatch. Only ashes inside. I crawl deeper and finally find the last plate. But there's no time to celebrate. A creature breaks loose. Apparently it was just sleeping inside a massive glass cylinder. Terrifying experience, absolutely horrifying, but once again I came up on top. Caput Mortum is amazing, a short game that will take you around 2 hours to beat or even less. I saw some negative Steam reviews that point out the length of the game being too short, and they also wanted some more enemies to fight. In my opinion, this game does not need such things. It's a project made by a small developer, playing it will not waste your time. The hand mechanic is amazing, the game feels like an old school Amnesia game, and this is a positive thing. The single game from today's list that actually managed to scare me. Caput Mortum goes to A tier. Second game is called One Last Toast and has only around 25 reviews. I wake up from a nap on a very comfortable chair, my heart is pumping hard. I must have had a nice dream or something. In the same room are also other people sleeping. I must be silent or else... Oh shit! I pick up some empty bottles and some cursed grapes. Was a wild party here. I press a button and a ladder extends, a way for me to go down. Grape stains on this nice carpet. What a shame. Oh, another bottle. I guess I'll just collect these bottles. Loud noises can be heard just around the corner. I hide myself in a cozy room, I solve a puzzle, I just place the nameplates to their corresponding paintings. Was easy for me. And my reward was a map of this building. On the hallway, I find a knife and a note saying that I should not walk unarmed in this mansion. From within a grape stain on the floor, a brain-eater entity is emerging. This foe was no match for me, poor thing did not even have the time to get up from the ground. I started breaking some glasses because it's so damn satisfying. I also made a montage, take a look here. I found a note that is mentioning about a scary creature that took over the cellar and is growing. In spite of this, Patron Beppe, the lord of the mansion, is still holding the party. Yeah, there is nothing to worry about. In my basement is a 10 feet tall monster that is trying to eat me. What could go wrong, right? Old Beppe, even if he was a rich lord, he wanted to spare some money, and this year he bought a fertilizer for his grapes from a strange merchant. The liquid seemed to be alive, said his servants, but he demanded to be used with haste. The party will be hosted soon and he wants the best grapes for his friends. I found a strange bird statue. He's missing an eye. I guess I will go look for it. Another zombie. I almost feel sad for these creatures. They are useless. I found a flashlight. I hear some people screaming and also some gunshots. This can be good. I pick up the gun and start blazing left and right. I had like 50 bullets on me. I guess I will not need my knife anymore. A nice pool table. I might just stay here and play a game. But sadly, my queue jumped into stratosphere. Unlucky me, I guess. A nice and warm corner here. 3 shots and they are down. I also found a map for the second floor. And also the black ball. Sorry for disturbing you, mate. Whoa, is the eye for that ugly bird. I killed the bartender because he was giving me no drinks. Outside is windy. And some big vines are circled around the mansion. Seems like the foes I slept with awoken. They had some bullets on them. Whoopie yoo-hoo! Nice, a red key. Thanks, bird. It fits perfectly. The Last Toast is a solo dev game and I enjoy it so much. The game is very short, around 1 hour. You have like 4 weapons, knife, pistol, shotgun and a gun that looks like an M4. You will keep in touch with a character via radio. He will guide you through the mansion, but the puzzle and gameplay are the main attraction here. The Last Toast goes to B-tier. The third game is called Delivery Man and has only 80 reviews on Steam. My name is Dev and I deliver food. I had an order to this haunted place, my duty calls me, and I must enter. I am a perfectionist. A hot lady was waving at me from upstairs. She started screaming at me. How did you get in? How did you get in? I wanted to turn to show her the door, but to my surprise it was just a wall with no way of exiting inside. She started to explain to me some boring stuff about a curse. Once you enter, you never leave, or something like this. Or I could just think about is how to escape fast from this place. Or the food for my next delivery will get cold. She left me a gun, nice. I started to explore. First room I entered had a cozy couch and a fireplace. I also found some bullets. I found a creature with 2 heads merged with the wall. It seemed dead. Later, after reading the note, I found out that some years ago, 2 Demon Slayer's brothers were hired to live the curse in this mansion, but sadly they ended up like this. In the note, they asked to anyone that read it to cover their ugly faces with some masks. When I went back on the hallway, I saw a strange man, and without hesitation I started shooting at him. He only took around 4 bullets. Short after, another one showed up. He received the same treatment. God damn it, this door is locked. And I need to find the key. Who would have guessed that? Another room, another key to find. Oh my god, the story of my life. Whoa, a bathtub and a note. Another guy that was trapped here before me, named Simon, is complaining about some random things, like some bulb is flickering on the hallway. Yeah, he was definitely right about that. Another ugly man down. A strange light draws me to a corner, and to my surprise, there is an alien sitting on a bench. He seemed like a chill guy. I let him be and continue my journey. I don't want to be rude. I found a medkit. I killed 3 more of these idiots, and finally my eyes were pleased to see the hot lady again. She was giving me some instruction on how to leave this place, but I could not concentrate. I was again thinking of my food in the truck. I could not lose this job. This is all I have. I did not even saw when she left. I guess I go kill some zombies. We could stop here now. Moving on! Deliverman is similar to the previous game, but I like the latter more. Here you have only 2 weapons, pistol and shotgun. It is somewhat shorter than the Last Toast. The only aspect this game does better are the boss fights. They are way cooler and fun to beat. The Last Toast boss fights are so poorly executed. Here the world did not felt alive to me, the entire mansion looked the same, and you have 0 objects to interact with. No physics. I had so much fun breaking bottles in the Last Toast. I must say that I liked the way grass was looking in the underground. Delivery Man goes to B-tier. The The fourth game is called Bloody Hallowfest and only has 17 reviews on Steam. My name is Maya. In the middle of the night I received a phone call. It was my friend Jeff. He said to me that I overslept again. I was supposed to be at the camp some hours ago. He sent Tyler to pick me up. I put my girl clothes on and go fast to the bus station, because I will not wait him standing. I will chill and sit here. I saw a newspaper laying around. What I read was very spooky stuff, something about a pumpkin head killer. Hey, what the fuck, get out of my face, idiot. This ugly shit face is not leaving me alone. Maybe he wanted to slice me up to pieces and eat me. Even if I had that tough in my mind, I just stayed here on the bench because I don't want my feet to hurt. Good thing that Tyler comes and the idiot just runs away. Once at the camp, the nice man Tyler instructed me that I should help the others decorate this place for Halloween. But first I enter my cabin and let my bag. Fire party! I'm so glad I'm friends with these people. My friend Beth dragged me to my own cabin just to tell me that she is dating Jeff. I managed somehow to not be rude, and I left her to rot there and went back to the party. Sometime later, we gathered around the fire and we told scary stories. Tyler is a douchebag and scared me. I went to Lake Cabin and to my surprise I found Jeff and Beth kissing. I almost threw up, so glad they left. I'll do happily the task of finding the pinata, just to not see them again. I placed down the pumpkins. This is looking nice. I just took a Todd lighter to light up the candles. Amazing work, girl. I also found the pinata in the old workshop, and I hang it here. Just when I started to talk some nice things with handsome Todd, the lights turn off. I go to investigate with Tyler. Some loud noises can be heard. When I turn, he was no longer with me. I found Todd's mutilated body hanged as a pinata. My heart was pumping. I must warn my friends. I go to Beth, but she was busy giving some coffee to Jeff. She thought I was joking. Jeff, moaning in fear, can be heard in the back. And then suddenly he stopped. Beth went to see what was happening, but he was too lazy to unlock the door and left me outside. I grabbed a bolt cutter and went in to save them. Sadly, Jeff was already dead, and Beth was naked and wet from all of her tears. I tried to sober her up. We decided to go outside and leave, but the killer found us with a big axe, cracked open poor Beth's skull. I was in shock. I guess this is enough. Moving on! Bloody Hallowfest is not really a survival horror game. There are basically no puzzles, just fetch quest. Go grab that, go place that there. Zero exploration. The story is somewhat decent, but surely this game was not made for me. It's the shortest game I played today. You'll have in the end a mini boss fight and you will use a gun, but nothing fancy. It's the weakest game by far. Bloody Hallowfest goes to C-tier. Is called Perish Truth and only has like 10 reviews on Steam. My name is Shinji Ueda. I just came back from work, late again. Nowadays this is the norm. I shout at my Ruiko, but she is not responding. I want to surprise her with ramen. She loves it so much. I may not be the best dad in the world, but I really care about her. In the kitchen, I did not found the ingredients for ramen. I guess we will eat hardened pizza again. I entered her room. She was so happy to see me. I asked her if she wants pizza, but she denied. Instead, Rico asked me to play with the toy gun. I was rusty, but I still managed to hit a decent amount of stars with it. She said to me that a huge, strange-looking man with tattooed face entered the house. He was looking for me. He left a package and left in a hurry. She assured me that he did not hurt her. I went to find her pills. I administered them to her and left her alone to sleep. I went into my office and with my IT skills I managed to break the lock. Inside I found a mask and a bracelet. Shortly after, a white smoke emerges from the suitcase. I wake up in an abandoned place. Around my neck is the same bracelet I found in the suitcase. Next to me is a feminine mannequin. In the place of her head is a TV. I turn it on and the woman starts speaking. She said that it was the hour of reckoning. I am a sad and sinful man. I need to pay for what I did. The collar contains a virus that will be injected into my bloodstreams in exactly 8 hours. You must find a way to release yourself. Your body will live on, but you won't. After I look around for a bit, I saw something shiny inside a toilet, filled to the brim with filth. I had no choice. I stick my hand inside, and to my surprise it was a key. I unlock the door and I move on. Another mannequin starts to speak to me. said that I hurt so many people, I stole so many things, while I just sit behind my computer. I am a hacker, but I did this to save my daughter. I moved from one trial to another. Now I must solve a puzzle in a short amount of time or the bomb will explode. I did my best, but I failed. To my surprise, nothing happens. Told me to move to the next room. She gave me a gun and commanded me to kill a man. I slowly approach with a rage I never saw in my life. He attacks. I had no choice but to kill it. It was no human anymore. So this is what will also happen to me. I found a keycard. I opened another door. I found some bullets and a flashlight and managed to escape an ambush attack from two of these things. I killed them one by one. They had some gun parts on them and a healing item. I killed another zombie, he had some bullets on him. I found a bolt cutter. Good thing, I broke the chain with it. I found a fuse, I tried to enter a room, but someone tried to break out. I moved back quietly. I broke another chain. Here I found a hanger that allowed me to reach a key that was too far away for my bare hand. I used the key on the door. It led me to a door with two more zombies inside. I managed to kill them, but one scratched me. I must be more careful from now on. I also found some scraps. I shot two small figurines, I pushed a crate that allowed me to enter yet another room. It was a trap again. I was cornered by two zombies, but I managed to kill them. They dropped gun parts. I used the fuse I found earlier. The power is back online. I found another healing item. They broke the door. Three of them coming to me. I shot a pipe and the hot water killed one of them. Happily I had enough bullets for the other two. They fell quick. Perish Truth is an amazing game, mind-blowing to me that has only 10 reviews on Steam. Single game from today's list that actually have voice actors, and they actually did an okay job here. This is a true Resident Evil game. Lots of interesting puzzles, lots of zombies to kill. The gun gameplay is similar to old school games like House of the Dead. The guns are not that impactful. Feels like cardboard toys. But the experience is saved by the intensive gore. The story is okay, but we all know that in survival horror games is not that important. The atmosphere is what it matters, and this game actually succeeded in both aspects. You can upgrade the weapons, you have so many things to collect, you even have collectibles. Will take around 5 hours to beat or even more. Perish Truth goes to S tier. This was the video, boys. I hope it was okay. I would be happy if you will tell me what to play next or how I could improve this content. Thank you, see you later.